My name is Jessy-Manuella Tientcheu, and today I'll be reciting one of my spoken words poems titled Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Okay. A person once asked me before, "Why are you always angry?" I replied and said, "Where do I begin?" With America. It's like I use the term America and hypocrisy interchangeably because without one, there can't be the other. It all begins with history. We are forced to learn his story. I mean, his stories, the white man's, the clean version of no wrongdoings, the version where Christopher Columbus discovered America, the version where racism only existed in the past and we're now living in a post-racial America. But that's where I draw a line where my anger grows and grows like a wildfire in the forest. I'm angry because racism has always been prevalent and has never stopped. I'm angry because when we show opposition, it's mistaken for the lack of patriotism, as if opposition and patriotism can't coexist, as if opposites don't attract. But our opposition does not give you the permission to slay us and ignore the fact that us blacks deserve the same freedom and equality that white has. I mean, after all, isn't that what our country creed says? Justice for all is recited as if there's any justice for people of color. So much controversy when blacks take a knee to the pledge, but no controversy when blacks take a bullet to the head. I'm angry because white people are more concerned about being called racist than with racism itself. I'm angry because when people shout out Black Lives Matter, the white says, "What about black on black crime?" So let me educate you on the difference. When black people kill each other, they go to prison and justice is served. But when a white cop kills a black person, their suspension of duty is served on a silver platter along with a spoon-fed silver spoon they've been fed with their whole entire life. So stop the excuse of black on black crime to ignore the anger we should have when a cop kills a black child. Tamir Rice, forever rest in peace. I'm angry about systematic racism in this country, mass incarceration because of the war on drugs. It should have been called the war on blacks. Wait, that was already declared when you predatory creatures came to our homeland, stole our people, branded and sold us as properties for profits. But we are still properties for profits. Just ask Kendrick Johnson, where his properties, organs were stolen for profit, but ruled as an accidental death with no foul play. I'm angry because of gentrification. You would think cultural appropriation was enough, but old habits die hard, right? You steal our hair, our style, our slang, our lives, and you have the nerve to say that we are less than you. But how can you hate someone that you want to be, displacing your anger that you have about yourself over to me, as though you're looking in the mirror in hopes to find me instead of you? But guess what? You can't Rachel Dolo J our identity. Enough is enough. Our life is seen as a trend to be worn rather than a culture to be lived. It is not my fault that there is no such thing as white culture. But you cannot pick and choose and pick and choose which part of me you want. As if I am made out of cotton, as if I am nothing. I'm angry because everyone wants to be black until they got a 9 going through their back. Spine, click, clack. That's a wrap. You're dead. Gone. Just another statistic. I'm angry because our oppressors are telling me to move on, but how can I move on from 300 years and plus of torment and torture, as if some of our grandparents' backs still don't sting from the whips and craps you tortured them with? As if you haven't dehumanized our entire existence, erased our identity until we were no longer self. I'm angry because I am born with an expiration date. I'm fearful of what will happen next, fearful if I'm going to be like the rest, slain. And I'll be lying if I said I haven't cried thinking of the thought of death, wondering who is next. Because I've been smelling death too much lately, and it stinks. My nose is decomposed like all those dead bodies on the bloodstained concrete in front of my front door. I'm angry that the color of my skin determines my lifespan, and my lifespan ain't that long. I've been looking at the clock relentlessly in hopes to hear tick tock, tick tock, tick. The clock stops. Hands up, guns up, face down, deceased. I'm angry that you shoot with your pistol of racism and bullets of injustice and aims to make me bleed hatred from my heart to my skin. But no amount of bullets will make me hate you. And I hate that I can't hate you. I'm angry that I am still hopeful that this is just another chapter of America and peace with the cliffhanger. Thank you.